Oh, g'day. I just stopping about these beautiful orchids here. They're lovely, aren't they? And these ones here. Well, we've got to have time to stop and smell the flowers. Even when we've got to get on to it, we've got serious work here. So I've got to give an astrology report and update. So just got my special white collared shirt on that I've been too scared to put on because I always get too dirty. And what do you know? I managed to put it on, and then I stayed clean. But then I took it off before I got dirty, and then I put it straight back on again afterwards without washing my hands. So I dirtied it when I was putting it back on. And so my white shirt's dirty now, but still looks good, doesn't it? And this is it's the old kung fu kind of look. But you see, as we move into astrology, look at the Saturnian kind of look here. You see on my where you get the lines. You see, like the Saturnian lines show. It sort of shows what you like these lines of Saturn. You see, in your age and old. You see, old. What am I trying to say? The results are there. Is what I'm trying to say. Like same as your bank statement. The results are there. Excuse me. I'm trying to do educational astrology update. Ready? Quiet. So I thought I'll include you in the astrology update. But you can see, I can see myself in the camera screen here and see that I seem to be somewhat aged, as though I'm obviously what's going on. I'm not looking after myself, or I'm not feeling renewed, regenerated, rehydrated. What's going on? What's going on, Bushtralian Jim? What's going on? See, so the results are what the results are, just the same as what you might find in your bank statement or your transaction history, what you've been spending your money on, where your money's going, what you value. See, that's what you value. Those are the things that you value. You know, just trying to keep the excess noise out. You know, you hire this. We've got such a modern, fast life now. There's no time. There's no time anymore. It's only just about becoming. So we've got to quickly get this one out. Now, I have taken a couple of notes in this occasion because I was a little bit all over the place. I was just giving a bit of an astrology update just yesterday. So obviously we've got some crazy things going on out there in the world right now. Like some really crazy things. Oh, goodness gracious, man, there's some wind blowing out there. Get away from the windows. There's, good boy. Here's Frank. He's coming to help. Good boy, my mate. Good boy. Yeah, so some crazy things going on out there. And we are each other, and it affects all of us. And we stand with our feet on the earth looking at the sky, which inspires our hopes and our dreams. With our feet planted firmly on the earth, which is where our truth and our integrity lie. We stand bridging a paradox between two worlds until we realise that we are both the heaven and the earth, and separation exists only within ourselves. Now that's something I read on some web page back when the internet was first invented. You know, Zero's integrated learning or something like that. And then, yeah, that's all it was to it. Right, so what's going on? What's going on? Well, we've had a pretty full-on week because today is a Friday, and it's going to be Friday all day as well. And yeah, it's been a bit of a rough week for me as well. You know, like I do admit, I've had a bit of a rough week. Come into the city, a bit of a rough week in the city. Tell you what, I'd rather be out anywhere, but you know, that hasn't been that bad. Hasn't been that bad. City full of beautiful people. Got a good mate, Gennaro. Go down and have dinner with my mate Gennaro. He's got Chiro's Italian restaurant, and yeah, he's a good way to finish the day. You know what I mean? If only he let me play some music there. He doesn't seem to like me singing there. He's got like all this music equipment there, but he hasn't got me on the microphone yet. You know, I leave him some beautiful voicemails. Loving you. is easy 'cause you're beautiful. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And everything that I do is out of loving you. But, yeah, so, because he's a great singer, like the old style. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful, beautiful singer. Check it out, Chiro's Italian Restaurant. That's in Logan Road, Deschamps Street, Wollongabba. You get yourself a good pizza for $20 there, and it's a proper Italian style. You can only find that in like 3 places in this whole continent. And yeah, he's got a good thing going on there. Won't let me in on it though, because I've got an idea to open Najario's Pizza Delivery. I'll get him to make them all. I'll buy all the pizzas that he makes for a night, and then I'll sell them to people for $10 more and deliver them with drones. But then you've got to make sure that nobody finds out delivering with drones, because apparently there's some legal issues with all that, because then I'd lose my business. He'd take all my business. You see, so I'm stuck in a bit of a pickle with that one, if you know what I mean. Now, so anyway, what have I got going on here? I've got some notes that I've written down, and it's all very, very easy to read as well. As you can see, this is cryptic of my intellectual property, you see. So I've been doing a bit of study, and mainly under Dr. Lennox, astrology, Red Robe Astrology. So he's a great source. Now, I've been trying to get that bloke to come 30 hours ahead of time for quite a while now, but he's still living in the past. And so we have this. It's good for you to get into the end of the week summary. That's why I was just having a look. Well, it's Friday now. So it's Thursday there in America, and just see what's going on. So what we have here, and this is kind of all over the place. It's not in any sequential order. And I'll start with the Black Moon Lilith, just to throw it in there, because I've got a dog called Lilith, Russell Sweetheart, my baby, and she's the one. She's the one that's the matriarch of all of it for me. And Lilith is a divine, raw, untapped feminine power, okay? That's what Lilith is. And any woman that you meet named Lilith, she's not bad. She's not dark. She can see that she's got darkness. There's a darkness in the features, and a darkness in the soul, able to look at the shadow side. You see, and that's what the thing is. You're able to look at your shadow side. Now, Venus is all about looking at your shadow side too. You see, Venus is not about beauty and love and feel good. It's about looking at your shadow side. I got a shadow side, because she's the queen of the underworld. And then Hermes is the other part. It goes with that, he's able to go over there and have a chat with Hades and sort it all out, making agreements that she can be the queen on the underworld, and she can be the queen over here and be the most beautiful bright star in the sky, all that kind of stuff as well, you see. So there's a big thing going on here with the Black Moon Lilith, and I think that's square and I can't remember I can't read what that says. But square, it might have been Chiron, but I've got the Cancer Moon. Oh, you've got the Cancer Moon with the Black Moon. See, I'm trying to be careful with my paper and writing. Right, we'll start again. I feel a bit like that AI that talks to me, that goes on little stuff, goes, let me start again, Bushtralian Jim. And I go, no, you can't just start again. You can't just start again. Well, you can. But you can't give the same information like the AI does. So, I'll give you new information. Elvis Presley could do it. Wait, I forgot the lyrics. And then just start again. You can do it. You can do it. So, we have. Let's start. I'll give you a proper thing. Right? I'll give you a proper thing because I was doing a proper thing here. Right? The idea is the dogs are a part of this. Frankie, you're over here. You're helping me. Come here. Frankie. Right. Oh, g'day. Right, so doing some astrology. Now, what we've got going on here is pretty full on this week. It's been Sun, Saturn, and you'll be feeling that no matter where you are. Well, no matter what's going on for you, it's a bit of a really full on kind of time, isn't it? So we have to stop. What needs to be fixed? We need to fix this in this kind of manner, and no matter what is going on, it will be dealt with like this, in a timely, functional manner, and speak in monotone. Do not have any kind of sense of humour. If you do have sense of humour, it is a moderated one. Do not become too much of anything. Do not become excited. Do not become happy. Do not become sad. Keep on with the job. Do not falter. That kind of thing be going on. But you will not go anywhere. The price of fuel will increase. Your vehicle will not work. You must stay and look at yourself. You know, that kind of thing going on all the time. See, so that's pretty hard because we don't want to stop. You know, so fortunately for me, my car broke down a few weeks ago, and I've been too busy to allow myself the focused time. And it hasn't been the right time either. Like, that's the thing, it just hasn't been the right time. Last couple of days have been kind of the right time, sunset, you know, but when's the focus come in? Well, when the focus comes in, it comes in. But, you know, like you got to remember that if we were born with wheels, then we'd be rolling around. But we're not born with wheels, we're born with feet. And man can outwalk any other animal. Remember that. Right now, so we've got, currently we've got Cancer Moon going on. Right now, I think they're squaring up with Chiron. And so that's the thing, Chiron and Cancer Moon. So sensitive feeling, shadow work. What's going on for you? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? You know, like, because like I'm feeling there's tough country blokes here. You see, like this is what I'm saying. All this stuff, it comes with very specific mathematical angles at this current juncture in time. Right, so it's very important. Like, I'm really trying to be a snag. You see, like a super sensitive, sincere, super sensitive new age guy. See, snag. You see, that's how you do it. That's how you get through in the world, you know. And you know, like just Frankie, wait. And so anyway, now then we have a bit of chaos. I can't read that writing. I can't, for the life of me, read my own bloody writing. My goodness. Be kind to each other. That's what matters. We've got Moon square Venus, so that's everything's going to be pretty. Going to be a bit sensitive about things, but everything's going to be pretty. But remember, Venus was the queen of the underworld. She got no worries facing up to a shadow. What's going on here? Let's have a look at it. Same as what you got coming up with Black Moon Lilith. And so it's raw, like, don't you fuck with me. Don't you bullshit me. That's what you're doing. Don't pretend you were doing something else. Like, don't be inauthentic in the slides bit with me, okay? I've been doing that a bit. Like, I will not have inauthenticity in my life, okay? Because people don't realise that they're being inauthentic. So they're just lying to themselves, and you're participating in their illusion and their delusion, which is having an impact on you if you have that in your life, okay? If you recognise someone's being inauthentic, you call it out straight away. Because otherwise, you're just going to be waddling around in a pool of shit because they're in your life. That's a very, very big one. It comes back to self-integrity, and I wasn't realising it my own self, and I'm having people that are full of shit, ramble on their shit, and then you just like, oh yeah, whatever. You know. But you still got it in your life, so just call the bullshit, and then they'll just find you to be an adverse or unpleasant or confronting person at worst, and they'll go and have their delusion somewhere else. Otherwise, they'll drop their delusion, and they'll be a real, authentic person in your life. Now, that's how that works. Now, I wish I could read this. All of this, that's a good way to follow on because it's like it's a agitated geometry. That's what we're going on about. This is all about geometry, right? So it's an agitated geometry. Everyone's got a little bit of sensitivity and agitation. And that's why I gave the credit to Dr. Michael Lennon before all this content, for the agitation aspect that he gets at it because he's a psychologist, and so that's why I like to follow that kind of work. And so then we got the next one is there was I can't remember, it was a semi-square kind of thing. So anyway, so be kind to each other. Have the moon. I've got the bloody. It's I'm gonna have to go in a moment. I think I'm being. What do you want me to include? I'm a very open collaborator. I'm happy to collaborate with, but if you come and interfere with my video, then you want to be in it, or you want to, you're welcome to be in it, but I don't know, if you're just trying to distract me for the purposes of, then that's you're drawing away from the people that are following, that want to know about this stuff. And see, so, do you want, because I'm quite happy to change, but once we dive into that pool, we're going deep. No, you don't want to do it? Right, okay, right, okay. Well, very good. Okay, right. Well, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, what, I just wrote this. I can't read the bloody writing. I can't read what there's 5 different things. I can't read any of them. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to just wrap it up there. But it's there's all these very specific angles that mean that it's just good to be kind to each other. You've got the micro, macro, the in and out. You've got the shadow. Just accept your shadow is what the thing is. Accept each other's shadow. And look at the sensitivities. You can be sensitive about something, no worries. But if you're looking for a fight, then that's a different thing. Why are you looking for that fight? You want to burn yourself away before the world floods again? Like that seems to be human beings seem to be hell-bent on burning ourselves with fire before the floods come again, you know, like the world floods, you know, there's all the prophecies and stuff have always come, like the world's always flooded, everyone floods away in the end because the oceans cover the continents. And it's like we've got that extinction event that's going to come, like science says, there's going to be an extinction event every 6,000 years, that's all there is to it. That's just all there is to it. You know, so we're kind of overdue for that, and it seems like we want to burn ourselves out instead before that flood comes. Well, be kind to yourself. That's what I say. Right, have that one for free. Cheerio.